Hey, collective, welcome or welcome back. We're going to get into your Lenormand and Tarot spread, which usually tends to lean towards love, but we will find out as the reading goes on. So drop a like as you are hopping on, grab yourself your coffee or your tea. This usually is a good time to just take some time for you. I also like to listen to these readings while I'm driving on my commute or doing chores around the house. So let me know what you guys are up to. We're going to start with this Lenormand deck here, which is a sentence read from left to right. Those two came out together. Okay, bottom of the deck here, we've got the book, which is research or looking into something. Okay, let's see what we're diving into today. We've got good news, okay? We could be waiting for something to come through that's going to help us maybe get out of something, okay? The death card can definitely indicate some sort of rut, feeling like we're in some sort of a rut here. Wow, love right in the center. I think we are focused on love today, okay? We've got the garden, which is a place where people gather. Could also be online. We'll find out. Ooh, okay. We have the Empire card. This is the tower in the Lenormand, but it's not your typical tower, okay? This is your empire, what it is that you're building. And we have the ship, which is new adventure, okay? Going on some sort of a journey here. Could be perfecting your skills with the book here. And right under that, we've got the commitment card and then the key. Okay, so you're busy, collective. You're diving into something. I just heard knee deep, okay? So diving in with both feet, okay? We're committed to the cause here, and we're certain that whatever it is that we're doing and working towards is going to unlock whatever has been slow and stagnant, which we see here with the mice, slow and stagnant, followed by this magnifying glass, which is finding our way up and out, okay? Right under that is burdens. Yeah, because we've been stuck in some sort of a rut here. Okay. So let's continue on with our tarot. Three of Pentacles and Temperance. Yeah, we've been building something nice and slow. There's something about the pace in which things are going. We have the Strength card here. Yeah, I think that there's a part of you that feels like you have to work very hard or like a hustle culture vibe to what it is that you're creating, okay? Eight of Cups right under that Death card. There's something we had to throw away here. You see that they're cleaning up, cleaning house, throwing things away. Something had to come to an end. Could be having to do with this love connection. Let's find out. Ooh, the Devil. Goodness sakes. With the Four of Wands. So we could have had a connection that was very stable. Four of Wands is like four posts make a structure, right? So there could have been something that we were tied up into in love that we're now getting justice for, or you're claiming justice on this situation. That Four of Wands also collaborates well with that garden, right? A place where people gather. Yeah, Four of Wands wanted to stay out, okay? So Four of Wands and the garden, similar energy. But there was something very disappointing about this connection that we were in, Five of Cups. But what's going on with this Empire and the ship here? Six of Cups. Okay, so this is about making memories, or it could be about looking back on memories. And there's the Empress. I keep getting that with our collective reads that it's time to look back and take stock of our achievements, okay? Looking at how far we've come, looking at the things that we have overcome. Okay, we have been in structure potentially with a love connection. We had to sort of throw it all away and then heal from that. Yeah, so that we could build what we're here to do. This is knowing what your calling is and starting from the ground up. And there's that Two of Cups indicating that there was a love connection here that perhaps got in our way in some way. We start with the Death card on the bottom of the deck before we even shuffle here, and Five of Wands on the split. So I do believe that whatever this connection is, it sort of got in our head here. This could have been somebody that was trying to keep us stuck. Okay. But we're moving from this and we're moving from this with valor. Okay. Eight of Wands. I feel like that is your energy. You're like, come hell or high water. Wow. The devil comes through again. Um, since that's a duplicate, I'm going to set that on the other devil, King of Wands. I think this is your energy here. Could be the person that you're letting go of as well, but I feel strongly that your energy has this valor to it, okay? Not being able to give up. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Come at me, bro. That is your energy. Three of Pentacles right back out. Yeah, because you're busy. You've got stuff to do. You're building things. I don't feel this other person's energy with you as you build this sort of empire. Okay, what do we have on this empire? King of Swords. This could be the person that you're letting go of. Again, King of Wands as well. Could have been multiple people. These could be father figures, um, again, partners. But you're getting justice for whatever it is that you went through with these other people. Okay. And I think that your energy is also leveling up. You are moving quickly and swiftly in the direction of your goals. Again, hell or high water. Okay. The Tower. Interesting. Didn't we see the Tower? I feel like the Tower did come out here. I don't know that I pulled it. And then the Three of Swords. So this was something that was very detrimental to our growth here. Justice just keeps wanting to stay out here. So we'll take Justice. I'm also seeing this Nine of Wands. You had to put your guard up here so that you can go for what's meant for you. Oh my gosh. And you definitely are here. High Priestess, the World, or sorry, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Chariot. You're going for your goals and you're turning this wheel, okay, with your power. You see the light and the dark here? It's like these opposing forces that you're moving with your energy field with the High Priestess as well. Okay, that dark and light is here too. Dark, light, light, dark. And we see the wisps on this side too. So it's like just with your willpower here and your inability to quit, you're literally turning fate with your intuition. Okay. This is really beautiful energy. We'll get another deck and we'll keep layering up. You're making plans here. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. It's like you're making plans and moving on from the things that held you back. I mean, I'm telling you, it's like you have made this decision, okay? You've made this decision to be magical. Go far, far, far away from everything that has held you down so that you can become this driving force here with Judgment. Because what you have to do, this opportunity, this idea, you're not just sitting on it, okay? This is an opportunity or a download from Spirit. The pages are about getting it off the ground because you can't deny how it makes you feel, okay? And Spirit's going to reward you for this. You're going to be pleasantly surprised. Yeah. You see the expression on their faces. I mean, you're going to be pleasantly surprised with how well this comes forward. And it's because your drive and your intuition work together. The star is where we point our compass to, okay? And you're not taking no for an answer. You're making sure that this stability is yours and yours alone here. And anything that confuses you or your spirit gets cut off. Okay, like stability, confusion, and then this Queen of Pentacles. No, I don't think so. Yeah, no. If this love connection is not exactly what you want, you're cutting it off. It's over. And that's exactly where you need to be. So let's continue on. I'm loving this energy for you. Um, there has been some pain here in the past, and Strength card moved right as I said that. So it's like the amount that you've had to overcome is like unprecedented. You have had to overcome some serious stuff, but there's the star. You refuse to let any of that get in your way when it comes to your passion and where it is that you're going. Okay. You could have had this indecision here when it came to letting go of this person. Okay, you've gone back and forth with this, but here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. This calling that you have is just too great. It's too strong. And there's that Three of Swords. Somebody broke your heart here. Okay, Eight of Wands again. I think this was an attempt to slow you down. Queen of Swords. Again, your cutoff game is impeccable. Okay. We've seen the Queen of Swords already, so it's like your ability to do what's best for you. Again, hell or high water is coming through very strongly. Okay. It is interesting that love is right in the center of your reading, though. What's going on here? King of Cups, Ace of Wands. Hmm. Okay, well, you could have had a lot of very fruitful, very sparked energy when it came to this person. You felt like you were soaring on top of the world here. You felt inspired by this person, and you felt as though you could rule the world. They amped you up in some way, but then Two of Wands at the same time made you question yourself and what you want. There's Seven of Cups, which is that confusion card. So I just watched that show with Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper, A Star is Born, and that's kind of the energy that I'm getting, right? Like you meet somebody, they're so inspirational, they pick you up and take you on this adventure, right? And they make it sound like they're going to come together with you and create something together. Like I use my influence. Bradley Cooper's character was like, I will influence you to go far in this endeavor here. And then Lady Gaga's character wins. She does do that. She's nominated for Grammys. And then what does Bradley Cooper do? But stumble up on stage. He wets himself. There's like this whole um, jealousy factor of her surpassing him. And that keeps coming out. Okay. And there's that Knight of Wands again. So that could definitely be this person. And there's the Six of Swords having to make that decision to leave something that you thought was very stable and you thought that this person was building for you, but come to find out you're the queen, Queen of Pentacles, which we've seen already. Okay, so what you have to offer the world greatly surpasses what this person could possibly do. Okay, so we got, I was going to pull Queen of Pentacles. I know I found her. Hold on. There she is. You guys know if you've watched me for a while, if I pull a card and then I can't find it later, it's awful. Your power and your stability and your abilities greatly surpass this person that you were connected to. Okay, there's the Tower. So Spirit had to intervene and get this person up out of your life. Ace of Swords. Some of you might not want to hear that. Okay, Ace of Swords is at the bottom of this deck too. And then the Hermit, which is the most independent card in the deck. That's the person who will dive down into the shadow work and do it alone. Split the deck right on the Hermit again. And I think some of you may have felt like you had to do this, yeah, intuitively, and you might not have been very happy about that. Okay, so yeah, it's very difficult to let go to somebody that you have such a strong connection with, and I don't doubt that this connection was strong, okay? The moon came right back out. So there was a part of you that felt as though this person was your destiny, okay? Page of Wands with the Four of Cups. There's something about this connection that was very short-lived, though, Okay, Page of Wands, that fast, very spontaneous energy, but then it fell flat. Okay, Four of Cups. It fell flat, and at the end of the day, wow, the Fool, and then the Wheel of Fortune again. At the end of the day, the wheel must turn, and Spirit needs you to do it. Okay, so we have Seven of Pentacles, Five of Cups. Yeah, because the pain of losing your calling would be far greater than anything that this person could have done, could have been for you. Okay, let's grab another deck here. No, this isn't very positive energy, but let's grab this one since we've already called out the Ace of Swords. I can't show that on YouTube. Oops. There's the Star. Again, to show that what you have to offer this world, your overall calling. I'm going to cover up that area, but the star here, again, the star is born. Okay, some of you could watch that movie soon to really amplify what this message is, because there needs to be justice for what has happened here. Yeah, somebody wanted you to be stuck because you were surpassing them. That's what's happening here. Okay, so this is like a self-imposed prison, and there's a part of you that has been the observer of this. And a big part of you knows that this person came through with this loving, maybe love bombing energy, but there was that underhanded side of things, right? So we talked about this in our previous readings as well, what that could be. Seven of Cups to confirm. To add confusion, it's like this person could have said something like, oh yeah, you could do that, or you could be smart. Knight of Swords here. Like, just that the underhanded comments to make you feel confused and like you don't want to move forward, but you're so much more powerful than that, okay? So Eight of Wands again for the third time. And Two of Pentacles. Like, somebody was very intimidated by what you bring to the table, okay? Which is a lot. I don't blame them for being intimidated, okay? The Magician, Temperance, and the Chariot. You go for what you need. And here's that light and dark balance again. And the Temperance is about balance, as is the Justice card, which we've already received. And this Magician is how well you're manifesting what it is that you truly want. This person saw your work ethic, I'm getting, and they were like, okay, that's enough of that. You could have become the breadwinner very quickly. Something like that. It's like things started to really take off for you, and then they couldn't handle it. The Sun card here. They couldn't handle how well off you are, right? Yeah. Seven of Swords. So they had to intervene to cause some confusion to slow you down. Intervene to cause confusion to slow you down. Keep you in the planning stages, making sure that you didn't take that Ace of Pentacles and turn it into a 10. 10 of Cups here. Okay, this person could have really, really loved you, but there's that Wheel of Fortune. But as soon as things started turning in your favor, they had this fear that maybe you would surpass them. Okay, I don't doubt that you love this person, but you're meant for more than what this person could offer you. Okay, this person saw your power and didn't appreciate it, I don't think. Okay, we'll get one more deck just to clarify a few things, and we'll get into the Oracle. Empress on the bottom. I'm telling you. And there's that Ace of Pentacles. The power that you have will keep the Empress, and this all has to do with work. Look at that. Eight of Pentacles, Hierophant, and Temperance. I'm telling you, with the Hanged Man, You had to go about this alone because this person was stopping you, okay? And there's justice. Yeah, spirit said absolutely not. It's like this person tried to stand in your way, and there's spirit, this giant wolf, that says, how about no? Justice three times here. So this is sort of like that empire card, what it is you're building, what it is that you're putting out there into the universe. Another Ace of Pentacles, which I'll have to start pulling because I'm pretty sure I shuffled them back in, but we'll worry about that later. There's one of them. Okay, so Temperance Hierophant, having to rely on your own spiritual quest in order to be completely and utterly focused on where it is that you're going and to do this with grace. Okay, that's what I'm getting with this Temperance card. It's meant to look easy on you. Okay, so this person came in, Hanged Man, causing confusion, stagnation, putting you in a perspective shift. And there's the Tower in order to burn it to the ground. And again, this feels very underhanded, okay? And what I mean by that is, um, the example again is like you could do that or you could be smart. Holy crap. Wheel of Fortune again. The fates spin in your favor. It's like on either side here, we have spirit, and then you're in the middle. There's that temperance angel, okay? That's you. And spirit says your goal is too heavy. It's too important, okay? It is way too important. The Wheel of Fortune three times, the Sun, a whole bunch. I mean, this is insane. There's the wheel too. Four times for the Wheel of Fortune. It's just too important, okay? Judgment Day is coming for somebody who wanted to block you. Seven of Wands is a blocking energy, okay? Judgment has come. You have had to go through this battle here with the devil himself, to be honest, someone from your past, someone who was wishing you the world, some sort of a pipe dream. Yeah, there's that love bomby type energy, but they were immature. They were immature and they just sort of thought you would fall for it. Another page. They thought that you would fall for their antics, but your intuition stepped in. See that light and dark here? You had to battle. And there's your calling down here in this little protected dome. There's your Ace of Pentacles. And then you're using that Queen of Swords energy to be like, I don't think so. And spirits behind you just being like, nope, we're going to go ahead and defeat this dark force. Interesting. Wow. With the Death card, High Priestess, Queen of Swords, and the Lovers. This is insane. Okay, so yeah, we'll rehash this combo, okay? They came in to block you, and there's your angel wings and your armor on, and it's all defeated, okay? This person is cast out. This reminds me of The Lion King, okay? Here's Scar, here's Simba. You came in to take your rightful place on the throne, okay? And that's exactly right. Eight, Eight of Cups, as I was saying that, and it just sort of popped out. You're the dragon. This other person is the squirrel. They have no option but to retreat, okay? Eight of Cups. And that retreat was a very unforgiving, I'm getting, with the Eight of Cups followed by death immediately. But look at this High Priestess. I mean, you're meant to have this balance and this fruitful new beginning, and it requires you to have a very powerful cutoff game. Okay, even if this is just your intuition saying, I just simply can't have time for it. Yeah, you had to cut off a lover. That's what I'm getting here. Or you had to look logically at this lover and what was going on here, because there was something about the equal give and take when it came to the Six of Pentacles. That's reciprocity. Okay, and somebody here wanted you to feel as though There was no way for you to do this alone. Wow. And sure willpower is what I'm getting. Just sure willpower. You came through and said, you know what? This passion and everything is great and all, but it's burning me from the inside out, burning me at the stake here. Five of Wands, petty arguments to put you in a waiting game. Okay, so with this image here, this is you. You're trying to sort of build or heal or what have you. And this person was trying to get like other people on their side. I think that makes sense with this garden card. I wondered if it was going to come back through and explain to me what's going on here. This is a place where people gather, right? Groups of people, again, could be online, I believe is what I said. So this person, it's giving that documentary. I haven't actually watched it, but that one where it was about the cyberbullying and then it ended up being someone very close to her, like a family member. That's what I'm getting here. Somebody wanted to get in your way to the point where you did not feel confident moving towards your ultimate goal and fulfillment here. Seven of Cups again. This does feel like somebody outside of you, okay? And look at you. I'd have never noticed that before, but we've got this little strong man. And it's like there's this spirit team here guarding you, this divine child. And all of these people around are like watching to see what happens. And I think that this person was sort of playing the part of being a nurturing caretaker to you. But when it came down to it, it wasn't the best energy. Okay, so again, you're overcoming this, you're over it. You're like, absolutely not, get out of my way. I know what I want, Nine of Cups, and I'm going to get it. And when this all comes to fruition, plain and simple, you are not invited to the table. Okay, Page of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Come hell or high water, I'm going to get what I deserve, and that's the truth. All right, I'm going to go ahead and clear this table and I'm going to get into your oracle messages. I will link that video to come up next right after this because it will be relevant to this read. I will see you guys right over there. Don't forget to like the video. I'm going to go do your oracle right now.